What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm gonna lay out my plan for 2023 while I'm on my way to my daughter's house. I gotta help them babysit my granddaughter. But yeah, I'm gonna lay out the whole plan because I really need you guys to see that I'm not playing this new year, and the goal is set up the new media structure and build about 150K for just that company. Not the existing company I have now. I'm not even including that. I'm talking about a brand new company that I'm going to launch it. I'm officially launch for January probably. I'll officially launch it probably in January. But I already have the channel. I already have a TikTok. I've already got the domain. I've already got an 800 number. So it's like I got a lot of the stuff that I'm going to go over with you guys in steps so that you can not only build your own media structure, but how you apply for the corporate credit in steps. So I'm going to try to lay it all out so that I have a way to monetize it and sell it later on my own streaming platform. So you guys will have to become a member of my streaming platform to see all the steps in full. That's how we're going to plan this. But here's the whole plan. The plan is to leverage my personal credit to, of course, jumpstart my newly formed media structure business credit. So I'm in about the high sixes right now, high to mid sixes. So the goal is by spring, I'm going to jumpstart to the sevens, and I'm going to get probably one more personal line. And then I'm probably going to pay down my Navy Fed personal debt, and that should instantly boost my personal credit score. And then in stages, I'm just going to take that newly formed LLC for the media company and apply for business lines of credit. Some that I will guarantee, some that I won't. And when I say 150K, I'm talking that's like the minimum. That won't be the most. The goal is probably to get about $500,000. The goal is to get about $500,000 for that company. Now, I'm going to stick to what I know. And a lot of you guys have been following me a while know that I'm an Uber driver. And being an Uber driver, I know that I could use cars to manufacture some steady revenue. But I don't want to do it under the same media brand. So I probably will, once I've gotten enough in spendable credit cards and or lines of credit, purchase some cars outright. But I'm not going to purchase them. I'll use that company's credit, but I will make a newly formed LLC to actually hold the cars, because we know that cars are high risk. So I would have to form a new LLC. That will be the operational company. So the media company is basically the holding company. And more than most likely, I probably will make that a S Corp once it starts making about 40 to 50K by itself. I won't even take a salary if I can help it from this company for at least 6 months. So somebody commented I think I was on my Nice Guy Driver channel. Who are you kidding? You need money to do this. No, I don't. I'm using credit. You can use credit to do this stuff. You don't need money. The credit is what's going to help you do this stuff. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta see if this person let me over. Okay. So without using a lot of the credit too. So it's not like I gotta spend all the credit up down to zero. Excuse me. I probably would need just enough and funds to set up the new LLC, start getting the purchasing cars I could buy outright. At that point, I'll have lines of credit that I could just take a line of credit for like $10K and just go buy a car. Put that car under that new LLC with commercial insurance. Have it signed up for Uber Black, Lyft Lux, whatever they call it nowadays, just in case. But I know that I can make some money on the side if all else fails with those two. And then I would try to do the necessary steps to get that a licensed taxi/limousine. Because I know if all else fails, I'll generate money with that. That LLC will hold and house those funds with a small percentage going up to the holding company, which will be the media company. The media company I'm not going to take a salary for possibly a year even, because I really want this to not only be proof of concept, but I'll be able to repackage all the steps that I'm taking. What credit cards I'm applying for. What companies I work with. Because the main company is really the software business. That's how we're going to brand this. That owns a media company. So software publisher that owns a media company. And then I'm going to get the iOS as well as Android apps. Because I have a OTT company that could do that for me, where if anything happens on YouTube, I can have all my video content housed there on my own streaming platform, which they will be able to build out the app, they'll maintain it, so it'll be pretty much hands off, and I could charge a monthly subscription. Now, you might not think nobody will sign up for it, but I guarantee you people will sign up for it. Because I'm going to start doing stuff like interviewing people to be the next stage. Will be basically, I'll want to produce my own content for my own platform. So I'm going to be in the works of hiring somebody. But the interview process, I'm going to take that content, because to even be considered, you're going to have to do a video interview. That's how I'm going to work this. Then that video content will go on the platform. They're going to want to subscribe because they're going to want to share their video with their friends and family. And then we're going to have things like referrals built in that system. So if you refer people, you get a free month, or you refer somebody for a year, you get $10, something like that. So we have a way of getting revenue outside of just the subscriptions. You know what I mean? We're going to have other people draw in more people. And then it's going to be my own platform where I'm in control. Because for a long time, I felt like we have no control on YouTube, technically. You know what I mean? Like, I can't monetize my stuff unless I hit what their quota is. By having my own streaming platform, that issue is resolved. So with that issue being resolved, I'm making a steady stream of money. And then later on, if the YouTube channel will keep that going, but it'll start being like short form content. All the long form content will be on my own streaming platform. That's how we're going to work this. And I think it's going to pan out really nice, because I think I can scrape up at least 1,000 subscribers if I'm getting other people to promote it. I should be able to scrape up 1,000 subscribers, which should bring me in about or around 10 grand a month, but it'll be steady with a 1% conversion. I think I can manage that. So we're gonna, hope for the best, and I'm just gonna keep doing content on YouTube, taking some of that content, repackaging it, repurposing it, and putting it on different platforms. But it's gonna be nice to build out my own platform, and then it'll be endless amounts of business credit, because I'm just gonna keep applying for business credit, which I'm never gonna get denied for, because it's gonna eventually go off its own business credit. Because you get so many trade lines, and they automatically start approving you without even a PG, at some point. So the credit will be almost like a bank at that point, where I could go to that company now and say borrow money to start a new entity and do it all over again. And then repackage that as a product or service for other people and charge. I was thinking, you guys hit me in the comments, but I was thinking 5 payments of $497 a month. I think that's fair. I think that's reasonable for my time to personally walk you through all the steps that it takes to do this. I think that's really reasonable. I might even have to raise that. I was thinking, if I get too busy, double that to make it $997. 5 payments of $997, but only after I get extremely busy. Because I want it to be fair. And then those people have to come on and do video content of their process. That's more content to go on my platform. You see where I'm going with this, guys? I will have endless amount of content that people will want to see, because they're seeing like-minded people actually walking through the process, and they can either start their own streaming platforms, or I'll show them, I'll go through the LLC process and show them how they could just market the software from my software business, or they could just literally just promote MWR. You could just promote MWR and make a 6-figure income. I know people don't believe that or understand, but it's all about traffic. Once you get enough people, enough eyeballs on what you're doing, it's almost like you can market anything. I'm not there yet, believe it or not. I'm not to the level where I could just market anything. I'm not getting that much eyeballs. Hence the reason why I want to start my own platform, because those people are more engaged than YouTube. And they're more likely to buy from you than the people on YouTube from your own platform. This is the mindset that I have. This is how you guys got to think to get to that next level. And I'm going to have so much proof of concept that it's going to be pretty much on autopilot, where the platform after a while will just start getting subscriptions from other people promoting it. I won't even have to promote it anymore. But y'all know me, I probably still will. I'll at least keep promoting it on YouTube. But after a while, it'll be like on autopilot, because everybody else will promote it, because they'll have their stuff hosted on my platform. Because I'm the boss. They don't have to go to YouTube management and say, well, can you promote my company? They could just ask me. It's that simple. And then once the platform gets big enough, I can actually step away even, and it'll continue on. I could probably put more administrators in to help monetize it, and it'll be on autopilot. And then I'm hearing once you get a platform with at least 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers, it can sell into the millions, believe it or not. I probably will never sell this one because this will probably be, at that point, my main source of income. So I probably will not sell it, but I will immediately create another one. If this takes off, like I think it's going to take off, I will immediately create another one because I have the credit. You see what I'm doing? I could just go back to my media company, borrow the money to start a whole nother entity and do it all over again, you know, and even get shares or percentages from that company. And even bring in other people, you know. I can actually build a team and have them all a part of the newly built company and just do it all over again. And say, look, you guys will get a percentage of this new company if you help support and create content for the platform. And then nobody gets a check because they're all members of the company, but they'll get revenue from the business. And if you do this stuff right, I see endless possibilities, guys, of what we could create with just simply building a structure, because there's so many grants right now. I missed out on one from the black organization. I can't say it. I don't want to embarrass myself. NAACP. Oh, I said it. I missed out on that one. If I would have just got my stuff in on time, because I think it ends literally today, that is an opportunity to get a couple $1,000 where you don't have to pay it back. It's grant funding. Simply having a 51% black-owned business, guys. So at some point, you want an organization that has a woman or a minority. So if you're a white guy or a white gal, you might want to think about this. Just partnering with the right person just to get the funding you need to go to the next step. You see what I'm saying? And it's not taking advantage of the system, it's working around it. That's the way I see it. But I'm here at my destination. Thank you guys for your time. Listen to me rant. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.